So, ladies and gentlemen, the book I'm going to read today is Why the Sun and the Moon Live in the Sky. And it's by Elphinstone Darrell, illustrated by Blair Link. Illustrator means that he drew the pictures. And there's the sun, and I guess that's the moon, but we'll figure it out as we go along. So, why the sun and the moon live in the sky. Why the sun and the moon live in the sky. It's an African folk tale by Elphinstone Darrell. African folk tale. I thought this one about reading The Ugly Duckling, but that's long, believe it or not. And I was looking at it and said, I don't know if I want to do that. Okay. So, why the sun and the moon live in the sky. Many years ago, the sun and water were great friends, and both lived on the earth together. They all lived here. They didn't live up in the sky. The sun very often used to visit the water, but the water never returned his visits. At last, the sun asked the water why it was that he never came to see him in his house. The water replied that the sun's house was not big enough, and that if he came with his people, he would drive the sun out. It could be in the same place. So, and these folktales sort of give us some indication of why certain things are based on legend or what have you. The water then said, if you wish me to visit you, you must build a very large house. But I warn you that it will have to be a very large place, as my people are very numerous and take up a lot of room. All right, sun, the water. The sun promised to build a very large house, and soon afterwards, he returned to his wife, the moon, who greeted him with a broad smile. So there's the moon, sun, his wife, the moon. All right, I don't know. We'll see what happens. The sun told the moon what he had promised the water, and the next day began building a large house in which to entertain his friend. Building don't look that large to me, but hey, who am I? When it was completed, he asked the water to come and visit him. So come, oh, he goes there. He says, come visit me. I don't know who that is. That looks like some watch guy, some guy. So when the water arrived, one of his people called out to the sun and asked him whether it would be safe for the water to enter. And the sun answered, yes, tell my friend to come in. Tell him to come on in. Yes, that's one of the water's people right there. And there's the house. And there's the moon, the sun's wife. There's the sun. That's a big house. We'll see. The water then began to flow in, accompanied by the fish and all the water animals. All of them flowing into the house. Look at them. There's the water. Very soon the water was knee deep. So he asked the sun if it was still safe. And the sun again said, yes. So more of them came in. More of them came in. When the water was level with the top of a man's head, the water said to the sun, do you want more of my people to come? Go in the house. And the sun and the moon both answered, yes, not knowing any better. So the water's people flowed on until the sun and the moon had to perch themselves on top of the roof. So they keep going in. They're going in, they're flowing in. They filled the whole house. So the sun and the moon had to go sit on the roof of their house. Again, the water addressed the sun. He received the same answer. So more of his people rushed in. They kept going in, kept going in. The water very soon overflowed the top of the roof, and the sun and moon were forced to go up into the sky, where they have remained ever since. The end. Because the water has so much in it, it took over the sun's house. And so what did the sun and the moon have to do? The sun and the moon had to leave their house and go hang up in the sky. And there you have it. That's an African folk tale. And folk tales tell us the stories about why certain things are. So why the sun and the moon live in the sky by Elphinstone Darrow. There you have it, ladies and gents, boys and girls. Fun book. Good book.